Hello and welcome to Week 2 at Introduction to Psychology. And in this week, well, first of all, great first week, getting to know each other and what we're expecting and whatnot. Really great introduction, really good to meet all of you. And we push forward. Here we are in Chapter 2, the typical chapter within almost every psychology textbook is research methods. How do we actually go about gathering this information so we can say things about the human condition? So Chapter 2 is research methods or psychological research, and you have in front of you Chapter 2 discussion. In the discussion, I'm actually pointing out that the current ethics that we have related to research in psychology actually arose from a great meaning big, great and notorious history of very, very bad design studies or unethical studies. So I bring you to a website, show you 20 of the most unethical studies ever done. Take a look at those, have a discussion about the sometimes shameful roots of the field of psychology, but it is those studies. Not only did they find out interesting things despite the fact that they were not conducted very well, but they pushed the field in the direction to develop standards and ethical practices when we're doing studies with humans and animals. In the quiz, I'm asking you, why do we need that kind of structure? Remember, you probably in your answer should mention the ethical things. But in terms of a science, why do we want things as a procedure that people are following all the time? Why do we want that scientific method? What is the advantage in terms of the results that we get when we follow a standard procedure? That's question number one. The next question in the quiz asks you within a research question for you to identify the independent variable and the dependent variable. Now, the independent variable in a study is often viewed as the causal factor, and the dependent variable is the one that changes, okay, because of the cause. So that's what you want to, when you're looking at the research question, I want you to tell me what is the independent variable and the dependent variable. Now, because this is a compressed class, usually we have a little bit more time to do this, but this week you also have your first special assignment. The special assignments are assignments that are located at the end of the course book. They're detailed there. There's 3 of them for this course. And the first one is how we use statistics to make decisions. And in this case, I give you a study, a fabricated study with some data, and you're to use Excel to calculate a correlation to determine for a company as to whether it is better to conduct interviews or just use IQ scores to determine performance. That's the data that I give you. So there's actually 2 correlations that you have to compute. And so when you're going into that, you have to make the decision as to which one is better in terms of predicting performance. And that is how you complete that assignment. There is a special video that goes over the details of that assignment and using Excel that I've already posted in the timeline. Please avail yourself to that video before attempting this assignment. And finally, if you have any questions about the special assignments, we're going to be starting to talk about the research paper type assignment that I have, the information literacy paper, pretty soon. Please post those questions online in the course questions discussion board so that we can all share in those answers. So if there's anything regarding this particular special assignment, the next one on behavior change, and the final one, information literacy, please post that in the course questions. So I look forward to seeing you again online, and have a great week.